husband's family reunion when his mom took a sip of her glass and asked, "Is this orange Kool-Aid?" I laughed. "No, it's orange juice." The entire table went silent. His grandma literally spit it out in my face. I wiped my face with the tablecloth, completely disgusted. I turned to my husband Leonardo to see his reaction, but he wouldn't even look at me. "What?" I asked. "What's wrong?" His mom stood up slowly, gripping the edge of the table like she might collapse. She walked to the fridge and pulled out the juice bottle I got the OJ from. Then she made this sound, like a wounded animal. Leonardo finally spoke. "Babe, I think it's best if you leave." "Leave? Leonardo? What is happening right now?" He wouldn't answer, just stared at his plate like it personally offended him. I stood up from the table and locked eyes with his cousin, who I'd always gotten along with. "Please, just tell me what I did." She looked at me with pity. Actual pity. Like I'd just been diagnosed with something terminal. "I can't," she whispered. "It's not my place." I took a deep breath. "Girl, what do you mean? What's not your place? Why is everyone acting like I poisoned someone?" She turned away from me. "You need to leave." I sat in my car and called Leonardo 6 times, straight to voicemail. Every single time. Finally, he texted me. "I can't even look at you right now. Don't wait for me. I'll get a ride home." I stared at the screen. We'd been married for 3 years, together for 7, and he couldn't even tell me what I did wrong. The second I got home, I texted Priya. She was Leonardo's best friend's girlfriend. We'd gotten brunch together dozens of times. I trusted her. "Hey, I know this is random, but something really weird just happened at the reunion. Leonardo won't talk to me. Do you know anything?" 3 dots appeared to show she was typing. Then the dots disappeared. Then they appeared again. She was thinking of the right thing to say. Then, "I think it's best if you talk to Leo about this." I couldn't take it anymore. I sent 3 facepalm emojis, then said, "He won't talk to me. Please, Priya. I'm losing my mind." All she said was, "I'm sorry, but one of my New Year's resolutions for 2016 was to not be friends with people who didn't care about others, and that includes you, because what you did was really messed up." Then she blocked me. I threw my phone across the couch. This was insane. I poured a glass of juice. That's literally all I did. I needed answers. I grabbed my keys and drove to Leonardo's friend's apartment. He'd been at our wedding. He'd helped us move into our apartment. If anyone would give me a straight answer, it was him. I knocked on his door. He opened it, but when he saw it was me, he almost slammed it back in my face. I stuck my foot in the gap. "Please hear me out. Just give me 2 minutes." He looked at me like I was a stranger. "You have some nerve showing up here." I raised my voice. "Bruh, I brought orange juice to a family reunion. That's it. That's literally all I did." His jaw tightened. "You need to leave. And after what you did, I don't think Leo's coming back tonight or any night." He closed the door in my face. I drove around for an hour. I was completely alone with no answers. Then I remembered someone who might be on my side. Leonardo's Aunt Caroline. She lived 20 minutes away and she'd always been the reasonable one. I showed up at her door at 9 p.m. She opened it and we both started crying. "Oh, honey," she said, pulling me into a hug. "I'm so sorry. Finally, someone who wasn't treating me like a monster. Aunt Caroline, please. Nobody will tell me anything. I don't understand what's happening." She pulled back and looked at me with the saddest eyes I'd ever seen. "They didn't tell you, did they?" "Tell me what?" She sighed and led me inside. We sat at her kitchen table. She poured me water I didn't ask for. "That juice you brought, what brand was it?" I told her. She closed her eyes. "That company uses cochineal extract in their processing. It's a red dye derived from crushed insects. It's not vegan friendly." "Wait," I held up my hand. "Stop." She looked confused. I continued. "I didn't even know they were vegan. I literally watched Leonardo's uncle eat a hot dog today." She didn't respond. I spoke again. "There was bacon on the table, wrapped around little pieces of asparagus." Silence. "Nobody told me this family was vegan, because they're clearly not. So what is this actually about?" Aunt Caroline stared at the table for a long time. Then she whispered, "I think I know what's really going on. I didn't think they were going to go through with this." I stared at her. "Go through with what?" She looked up at me, and her expression had completely changed. "Leonardo filed for divorce 3 weeks ago." The room started spinning. "The whole family knew. They've been helping him plan. He just couldn't figure out how to tell you. So when you brought that juice, his mom saw an opportunity to make you the villain, to give you a reason to leave so he didn't have to be the bad guy. They've been planning this for months. I thought I talked them out of it, but I guess not. I couldn't breathe, and when I got home, the divorce papers were already on the kitchen counter.